Hey guys, Dr. Alex here, the Punch Doctor, CEO of Punching Power, and I wanted to make a quick video about some body language tells I saw between Ilia and Charles. I'm going to walk through some subtle cues about the body language, presence, and how each fighter is holding frame, and then some chinks in Ilia's armor that I saw. These things don't necessarily guarantee an outcome, however, they can give you a sense of who's more grounded, composed, and ready to perform. Now, the first thing I saw was watching the UFC embedded vlog, episode 6, where Charles walks into the sauna where presumably Ilia was already sweating out, right? And I want to show you that Charles immediately, and I don't know if this was set up necessarily by the camera, if there was just a spot already open next to Ilia, but look at Charles hold frame, leaning into Ilia almost. His presence there is encroaching a little bit on Ilia's space. And Ilia is almost leaning back, looking a little bit defensive. Now, it's a subtle thing. Charles comes in, starts talking about the kids. Maybe it's a disarming conversation. However, it's not really about the conversation. He's there getting into Ilia's space a little bit, which I think is kind of significant. And you can see Ilia maybe, not overtly uncomfortable, but subtly uncomfortable, leaning slightly away. And that's something that I noticed for sure. Now, Charles isn't totally leaning into Ilia here. His body language is more forward. He's angled towards Ilia just like a fighter almost would be. However, the power move was him coming into Ilia's space unflinching to begin with. That's the move. And that's why this revealed to me a bit that Charles has a stronger frame, especially in this moment. And I also then saw this tweet from Ilia talking about that's how our sport is. Never personal. Everyone's just fighting for their dreams. I don't really like this. I get the sentiment. They're just competitors testing each other's skills against one another. However, it's a bit of a step back. It's a bit of a step back and a step down. And I don't love seeing this before a contest that is as significant as the one that they're embarking upon. Additionally, later at the weigh-in, I want to show you a bit of difference in frame between the two guys. Before we get there, I want to show you this between Pantoja and Kai sticking his tongue out and trying to look scary or crazy, and I think this is lame. I don't think it's going to do anything for him. It just makes him look like a clown, and it solidifies my opinion that Pantoja is going to win. Pantoja is just there. He's not buying into any of that crap. He's putting the pressure on Kai, and Kai is losing it a little bit, trying to look scary, silly. Okay, let's take a look now at how Charles and Ilia are relating to each other. You can't really read Charles's expression. He's got glasses that are covering up his eyes. I can't really see where he's looking. However, he is less reactive than Ilia in this moment. You see Ilia smirking, but not in a confident smirk. He's smirking like a kid who got caught red-handed doing something he wasn't supposed to do, right? He's talked a lot of crap about how he's going to walk Oliveira down, win in the first round. And now the reality is starting to set in that, hey, Charles has been here before. And this is what Charles' posture is expressing to me. He's just there. He's not trying to make a face. He's not trying to put on a show. He's standing confidently in frame. I've been here before. I've fought a lot of guys. I'm not worried about you. It's just another day. And Ilia is really still the guy who has something to prove. He's moving up in weight. He needs to now defend his aura, right? His aura of winning, of knocking guys out. He's looking down, he's smirking. His eyes are not fixated on Charles. It's almost like a kid who's embarrassed. He's looking up now, and it just doesn't radiate the kind of confidence that I want to see. He's kind of looking up at him with the eyes that just don't inspire a ton of confidence, especially with that smirk, that embarrassed, slightly embarrassed smirk. It just doesn't really match the aura that he's been presenting recently. It's almost like he knows he's in something bigger that he might not be prepared for. And the pressure might be getting to him, especially with that tweet. You know, it's a release valve of the pressure he might be experiencing. Hey, there's nothing personal. It's just a competition. You know, I like you and respect you. He's getting tested in this moment by Charles's strong, unreactive, present, and grounded frame. Him looking down and not really wanting to step forward with aggressive body language towards Charles is telling to me. And I can't really tell where Charles is looking, but he doesn't have to. The way he's standing there, calm, composed. Ilia has entered his frame, and Ilia is now feeling the pressure, and that smirk, that smile, the embarrassed smile is acting almost as a release valve as well. And he also breaks the stare down before Charles. Now, the money line has moved a bit. Charles is now less of an underdog. Charles by submission has come down to minus 700. I think that's a smart bet. Like I mentioned, this doesn't necessarily dictate exactly how things are going to go. However, it offers a little bit of a view in the run-up before the fight into each person's frame and mental state. And it's subtle, but I like Charles more than I did before, just based on that. Of course, he could get hit by a crazy shot from Ilia. You know, he keeps his head high, not a lot of defense. I'm excited to see how things play out. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, keep it tuned to my channel. Let me know in the comments if you like these types of breakdowns. I'll do more in the future. Just wanted to go over this real quick. Hope you enjoy the fight. I'm going to be watching. I'm excited. And I'll see you in the next video.